Hello, I am Kirsten Muyot. I am a 12th grade student in Ama University. I am taking the steps currently. Today, I am going to answer or discuss the question, what are the major challenges in studying online and how do I resolve them as an activity required for my homework course? As an online student for most of my school years, I can quite tell the major difficulties of online learning and their possible resolutions based on my experiences. I have been engaged to studying online since third grade, so it is something I had gotten familiar with. Despite the disadvantages, I prefer being homeschooled. I do not have to travel and be exposed to many people. On the contrary, the resources are only limited, and we just have virtual classmates, which is why not all people find online learning comfortable and suitable for them. The major challenges in studying online can come in a variety of things. This can be from hours of screen time to having less socialization. Since all of the courses are viewed online, like in my case, we have to spend hours facing radiation from computers and mobiles. Spending hours on digital screen can cause eye problems and types of headaches like I do. This can be one of the main reasons why most students nowadays are wearing eyeglasses. Not to mention the possibilities of getting headaches that we have to deal with. I am looking forward to better coping with studying online or any other ways to avoid these negative effects on students. In order to counter these effects, I take breaks on screen time, rest my eyes, and stretch. I take a nap if there is still enough time left to do so. I always wear my glasses and I limit my screen time before bed. Another thing I want to point out in online learning is isolation. Isolation means being away from school, where teachers and classmates are more accessible. It is more difficult to reach out to professors and classmates online, especially when most of them are not responsive. Unlike at the physical school, I can directly talk to or ask teachers directly about my courses, and even work easily with classmates on projects and writing research papers. So, to combat this feeling of isolation, I do online classes at coffee shops or libraries, sometimes, or somewhere quiet I can settle. Well, when it comes to how to working with or befriending classmates, I think it will take so much effort for me to find and reach out since I got used to in studying alone just at home with my family. It is really a consequence of being homeschooled for most of the school years that I only got to make a few friends or none at all. So I do not really have concrete resolutions yet for this one. Another challenging thing in studying online is the technical equipment. Students need to spend on devices with an internet connection which can be unaffordable for other families, and going to a computer shop is not always possible. It is costly to purchase devices for each children who need to have their own devices to complete their schoolwork. Otherwise, they have to share gadgets, which will take time to accomplish schoolwork. Well, in order to solve these problems, it is worth the wait to save some money for these necessary objects. It is possible to use phones as alternative or take turns in using the laptop or computer for some time. Lastly, time management is also a major challenge in studying online. I know this can be actually a problem for anyone, whatever school is being attended to, and the kind of work one has. It is part of one's life, but in online learning, this can be a big deal. Unlike at physical schools, the students are required to finish schoolwork at a period of time scheduled by the professors. But in online classes, students can decide when to do their schoolwork, which will sometimes lead to procrastination and not meet the deadline. To counter this, I set smart goals and make my schedule for each subject and post them on the wall near my desk to ensure that I finish my courses before the deadline. So these are all the possible major challenges that can be experienced in online learning and their possible resolutions. Thank you and goodbye.